Harry K. Ford in Winter, South Dakota has a large selection of pre-owned Ford Fusions. These cars range in price from $13,000 all the way up to $18,000, starting at only 7,000 miles on some of these units. This is a great car for your new family or fun vehicle. You're going to love the miles per gallon and comfort and class you get. Stop out today and check out these Ford Fusions. Talk to Kevin and the gang, because they won't be there long.
Pizza Hut's new menu has 6 bold sauces.
One sauce, marinara.
Yeah, our marinara is classic, but the other sauces take pizza where it's never been before. There's honey sriracha. Why don't you try the buffalo sauce?
No.
Okay, how about premium crushed tomato?
One sauce.
Yeah, actually there's 6.
Marinara.
Classic marinara, plus our other 5 sauces.
Marinara.
All right, fine. Get a pair of pizzas, a new one or an old favorite, for $6.99 each. The Flavor of Now menu. Get it at pizzahut.com.
Stop out to Frontier Motors and test drive the 2014 Ram 1500 EcoDiesel. The industry's first light-duty diesel engine boasts exceptional torque, reduced CO2 emissions, and the best fuel economy of any full-size pickup. There's no wonder this one's already a legend. Simply put, a gallon of diesel lasts longer than a gallon of gas. At 28 miles per gallon, that means fewer fill-ups day by day and serious savings for you in the long run. That's Frontier Motors in winter.
Hey, sports fans, McDonald's and Winter Warriors Live have teamed up to present the Golden Arches Player of the Game. Each night after the game, go to the Winter Warriors Live page on Facebook. Winter Warriors Live page on Facebook. There you will find a post asking you to vote for the person you felt was the player of the game. Simply cast your vote by commenting with the player's name.
All voting on each game's poll will cease 2 hours after the completion of the game.
So don't waste a minute. Log in and vote. The winner of each night's vote will receive a complimentary value meal from McDonald's. McDonald's, Winter Warriors Live, and the Golden Arches Player of the Game. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. McDonald's is happy to sponsor the Warriors and Lady Warriors on Winter Warriors Live.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in South Dakota are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Mel's Auto is a dedicated sponsor of all the action of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. If you want your automotive in-road ready condition, bring it to Mel's Auto on 210 Polk Street in Winter. They have 3 full-time experienced mechanics on hand who get your vehicle back on the road fast. All types of repairs from oil changes to major overhauls and everything in between at the most competitive prices. They even pick up and deliver too. So when you need quality repairs of any type, be confident in Mel's Automotive in Winter. Call 842-2643 for an appointment.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior teams as a proud sponsor of all the action on Winter Warriors Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top grade meat department, incredible dairy section, and much, much more. Or, for your special event orders, you'll always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. And they always deliver speedy, friendly service at the Winter Food Center, the store doing the most for you.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever. So help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
Grossenberg Implement has earned the Aftermarket Achiever Award from Deere & Company. Grossenberg obtained this award by meeting goals set forth by Deere & Company for 2014. What is this aftermarket product line, you may ask? Well, it includes batteries, engine parts and kits, maintenance items such as oil and filters, and even planter parts. Deere & Company will only issue 50 of these awards nationwide, so Grossenberg Implement is very proud and honored to receive this award. By earning this award, it helps Grossenberg in the overall goal of building bigger and better buildings, which they need to keep up with the demand of larger equipment. Efficient buildings will allow Grossenberg Implement to better serve their customers. And Grossenberg Implement's motto has always been service, the other half of a great product. As a matter of fact, service has been Grossenberg Implement's driving force for the past 78 years, and they're going to continue to build on this reputation. With everything previously mentioned, the most important topic they need to say right now is thank you to all their customers. From the entire Grossenberg Implement staff.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house to remodel or new addition to major construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and electrical work in winter. We can handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer of Crane heaters, too. Good luck in tonight's contest. H&O Electric is a proud sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior coverage on Winter Warriors Live.
Mathis Implement is a huge sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics, and we're your home for huge savings. We've got all the genuine Case IH parts, products, and service programs you need. Schedule your multi-point customized maintenance inspection now. You'll always find the highest quality parts and service, and the Case IH factory-trained technicians at Mathis Implement make sure your equipment stays up and running at peak productivity. Call Mathis Implement 842-3110 or stop out on West Highway 18 in Winter for personal consultation.
Life is fast and complicated. Keeping up with family, finances, insurance, and more left you in a state of falling behind? Then call State Farm agent Carrie Jones in Winter to find a simpler state. With Carrie Jones handling all your auto, home, and life insurance, things will slow down so you have more time for everything else and more money too. You see, by adding your policies with State Farm agent Carrie Jones, you can earn discounts up to 40%, and this all equals more you time and money. So call State Farm agent Carrie Jones today and catch up to a better state with State Farm.
How confident do you feel about your retirement? Ask Leiden & Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. Together, you'll break down retirement planning step by step to get the real answers you need. Call Joel Leiden or Candy Sockgen at 605-842-3832 today. Offices located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota, with offices also located in Chamberlain and Pierre. The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financials results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Ameriprise Financial Services Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in South Dakota are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Computers and More, located at 660 West 2nd Street, is obviously your computer sales and repair business in Winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warrior sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear to the next game. Call us at 842-9057 for an appointment to see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Do you hear that sweet sound driving down the road? You know the one. Silent. Listen when quality driving experience. They offer a huge selection of tires, ranging from Bridgestone, Firestone, Dayton, BF Goodrich, Michelin, Cooper, and more. But they're more than just tire sales. Their ASE certified technicians are able to care for all of your automotive needs. Batteries, belts, brakes, suspension repair, oil changes, wheel alignments, and much more. Their philosophy is simple. Never promise more than you can deliver, and always give the customer more than they expect. Stop in or give them a call at 842-0884 and see how they can keep you in silence on the road. WW Tire Sales, a proud sponsor of the Warrior and Lady Warrior games on Winter Warriors Live.
Wings and More in the American Legion at 311 Jefferson Street is the official Game Day webcast host for all live productions. Game Day means tailgating, which starts at 5 p.m. and lasts through 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Mona and Kathy will start your pregame off with some incredible specials on their famous wings and beverages, and then you can check out their delicious dinner menu. This will keep the momentum rolling all the way through to post-game festivities. Wings and More features dual monitors to bring you the best action from live productions for football, volleyball, basketball, wrestling, and baseball. Our game day hosting calendar includes every game. Multiple games means splitting the action between the screens, so you don't miss a minute. Wings and More is proud to sponsor all Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Remember, design your perfect game plan for the best game day experience. Plan on stopping by Wings and More for food and beverages and an incredible viewing experience.
Good evening, second game of the doubleheader here for the Winter Warriors and Lady Warriors. Of course, the Warriors fall upset by the Mount Vernon Plankinton Titans 68-63 in a very, very closely contested, very good high school basketball game for our boys. So they suffer their first loss on the season. We got a great game coming up here between the girls, the Mount Vernon Plankinton Lady Titans, the Winter Lady Warriors. Bringing you the play-by-play on this one, I'm going to turn it over to Betsy. Betsy, looking forward to another great ball game here. Make it a pair for the night.
If I could get organized. Thanks, Pierce. Dropping my sheets. Yeah, this should be a very good ball game. Two great basketball teams coming in here. Going to be a little opposite what we saw in that boys game. Mount Vernon Plankinton coming in here with the height. Of course, Megan Baltzman, the 6'3" junior, coming in. They've also got a couple 6-footers that all play bigger than their height, and this will be a second time seeing Baltzman on the basketball court. I've seen her a couple years on the volleyball court, and she's just a great athlete. She's really improved over the year. You can tell she's gotten into the weight room, along with a lot of these players on this Mount Vernon Plankinton team. A team that, of course, played in the state tournament last year against our Lady Warriors. Ended up losing to Winter in the first round of the state tournament, but were able to come back and take 5th place in the State A Class A tournament last year. So. And then turn around this season and go to the state volleyball tournament where they placed 4th. So losing in their second round to the state runner-ups in the Miller Lady Wrestlers. So some tremendous athletes on this Mount Vernon Plankinton team.
I see the last name Haynes as well.
Yep, Ivy Haynes. In fact, all 5 starters are volleyball players from the season. They're very good athletes, a very deep volleyball team, and I think it's going to probably be a pretty deep basketball team here too. And their 2 losses coming to very respectable opponents. First loss of the season coming to West Central, who's having a wonderful year at 10-2, and losing to an undefeated Ethan team out of Class B, losing to them by 1 point.
Ethan team with a lot of local flavor there with the Gustafson girls tearing it up.
Yep. So this is a team coming in here. Their loss to West Central was by 12. So again, West Central having a great season. You can't say it enough. We saw it all during the volleyball season. That Region 5 for boys and girls, but especially in the girls, is such a tough region. I mean, this team comes in here at 10-2. They're not even rated in the state. Of course, Winter being at 10-3, not rated because of some of the other teams in the state. West Central leads that region at 10-2. McCook Central, Montrose girls having a nice season at 12-1. And I believe they're sitting at 3 this week in the polls. So it's a tough region for this Mount Vernon Plankinton Titans team, but going to be a fun team to watch. Winter's really going to have to, I'm sure, going to have to take a lot of shots from the outside. We just don't have the matchup in the middle with Baltzma in there, and she's a strong player, and not only her, but got a couple other 6-footers. Their starting lineup is Paylene O'Day, a 5'5" junior guard. Number 4 will be Michaela Weiss, a 5'4" junior guard. Number 11, Ivy Haynes, 5'7" junior forward. Number 32, Michaela Karst, a 6'11" junior, absolute great volleyball player. And number 45, Megan Baltzma, the 6'3" junior. So all juniors starting for this Mount Vernon Plankinton team, who did only lost 3 seniors last year. A team that went 21-5, gave Winter everything they wanted and more in both matchups last season. Give up a lot of height tonight.
I believe the Baltzman girl is a verbal commit to SDSU.
Yep, since last season. So, and she's listed at 6'3". She plays much bigger than 6'3". And like I said, I remember telling Jody last year, come back from Mount Vernon Plankinton, she hadn't really maybe grown into her body. I think she had such a growth spurt. She committed herself, you can tell, over the summer, because she is such a better, stronger athlete this season, and will only get better having another year of high school after this. So,
Lady Warriors fell Tuesday night to Pine Ridge, lost that game late. Is that correct?
Yeah. Well, then they had Miller on Monday night up in Miller. Started out very slow. In fact, 5 starters found out, you know what, your position isn't always safe.
I saw the 5-in, 5 out there.
And the girls got the message and came on fire in that second half and ended up winning that game by 30. But this is a game where, they're maybe going to have to slow even the pace down a little bit. This should be a great game. These 2 teams battled on the volleyball court back and forth, and when they're able to beat them in a tournament.
Wow, she is really tall.
Big. Yeah. If I was Sydney Fritz, going, okay.
Yeah.
And Sydney Fritz would probably thinking, yeah, you blocked me a few times in the volleyball season.
A couple All-State volleyball players there, correct?
Yep, absolutely. And after the loose ball tip there, comes out to the Lady Titans.
Looks like Paylene O'Day and Michaela Weiss running things up top.
Karst in the middle, number 32, good athlete also. She had a heck of a season on the volleyball court. Starts out with the first points tonight for the Lady Titans.
Nice offensive rebound and putback there by her.
See if Winter, going to work it maybe here to the outside. Stay away from Baltzma some. There's a nice shot, long two-pointer put up by Bailey Valmer, and those shots are going to be important tonight. Winter going to come out with that trapping defense. Again, when these 2 teams met last season in Mount Vernon gave the Lady Warriors everything they wanted and more. Winter pulled that game out by 7, and then at the state tournament pulled the game out by 6 right at the end with some free throws. So these 2 teams know each other for not only volleyball, but from last season on the basketball court. Mount Vernon Plankinton being patient here. Going to get it down to Karst again. She's going to be able to handle it, and that just shows her athleticism right there.
I believe I remember watching a district championship game between Stickney Mount Vernon and the Lady Warriors here about 6, 7, 8 years ago as well.
Nice 15-foot, 16-foot shot put up by Horseman there and hit. So right now both teams just trading baskets. You know, and so many teams, and I'm sure Winter has too, key on Baltimore. They know she's the big girl in the middle, but you get somebody like a Michaela Karst, and she can do some damage too.
Collateral damage from that second score.
I couldn't find any season stats on the Mount Vernon Plankinton players, but Mount Vernon Plankinton comes in here averaging. Get my right sheet here, Bob.
Quickly, Kelsey Bertram called for the reach foul there. That's her first foul of the game for either team.
Actually, Winter comes in. There's Baltimore underneath. Good defense by Tanya Sherman, but Baltimore able to box her out. Mount Vernon Plankinton coming in, averaging just over 55 points a game, where the Lady Warriors are averaging 66 points a game. So Winter a little advantage there. Horseman going to put up the short shot. Missed there. Baltimore with the rebound.
Kelsey a little bit lucky there.
Yeah.
Bad one for the ball. Probably could have been called for that foul. Need to keep her on the floor.
Can't afford to have her foul out of this game. Right now, Tanya Sherman doing a good job keeping an eye on Baltimore there. Here comes Karst. Ooh, she pushed down there, but Kylie Horseman getting up a little slow.
Kind of used the spin move, but used her body and created some space, and Horseman ends up on the ground.
Yeah, Horseman being bothered a little bit by an ankle injury. Missed three-pointer there. Winter's going to have to start hitting those outside shots. Foul across to Weiss. To O'Day. O'Day going to drive on Bertram. Misses a shot, and there's just Baltimore. And she misses the 2-foot shot there. Winter will take that. She's just so big and strong under there. Winter looking to get it in if they can. Maybe thinking they can. Oh, there's going to be a turnover. Oh, no.
Fritz runs it down.
Fritz runs it down. Good heads up by Sydney Fritz there. Cross court to Horseman. That's going to be short. I think Horseman's hurt.
Winter seems really out of sorts here on their offense.
She doesn't seem. She's looking over to the bench, but I think she wants to come out, and Larry's leaving her in there.
Yeah, we don't want to see Kylie out there at the arc shooting.
No,
that's not the. Nope, that's not the offense.
Out. Rebound. Ball.
Like their game plan. Ultimate. I tell you,
Denning. Dane. On the court. Handle her.
James Madison.
I asked him. I said, well, I know she thinking it. Right. Over.
Titans.
Working. Holtzman some foul. Palmer off the
right to
defense.
Watzel.
Quick senior in for the game in the middle there. Short. Oh, 4 looks like. Yep, Michaela Weiss.
Looks like a pretty deep bench that Coach Mark and around.
Aaron Denny.
The first game, the Mount Vernon Plankinton round.
Yep. you like to play a team like this, you're going to have to, take some time, work it inside shots, go at
Rachel.
Yep, nice hustle. So I tell you what, Rachel Sherman's real. Yep, excuse me, no, that's
good hustle play.
A little bit. The ladies are waking up a little here. There's Fritz with the to pick up Steve.
She had hanging around. Good.
There's defense here on. They're getting two players around Baltzma.
Basketball.
Down. Slayton's get back out to Tawny Sherman. Nice spin move by Sydney Candy.
Gives up about 11.
Timeout. And be back.
From
If the scenario ends up where Bertram will come back on, maybe these last couple minutes.
Could be. There by Tawny there.
Sydney Schuyler, you've got 3 juniors and a sophomore on the floor right now.
Yep, it's pretty much probably 4 of your starters and nobody there to get on Karst.
Karst with 16 points early, Baltzma with 11.
And they are doing a good job on Baltzma, but just you can't let Karst run the baseline like that. She's right there in the middle. Somebody's got to at least get a body on her, push her around a little bit.
Balmer baseline. Sherman up top. That's from 17, not the shot we want her taken. Karst runs that rebound down.
And nobody there to run it down for the Lady Warriors.
No effort.
No, it's just there was a little spark there for a little bit, and now there's just nothing. See if Mount Vernon Plankinton holds out for the last shot here. Just going to pass it around. 19 seconds left.
Looks like our zone's kind of off balance here too. Swinging across.
There's Karst in the middle again. Back out to O'Day. She'll put up the 3. And nothing but net right at the end of the second quarter. So with that, the Lady Titans from Mount Vernon Plankinton take a 33-14 lead in the halftime. We'll be back in about 7 minutes to bring you more Lady Warrior action.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in South Dakota are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
There's a new sheriff in the Wild West. Wild West Gas has now reopened under new management. It's the same old location, but with a new, fresh set of smiling faces, ready to welcome you each time you stop on by. Located at 865 West 2nd on the 4 lanes, Wild West Gas is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. till 11 p.m. and Sundays from 8 a.m. till 11 p.m. As with any C-store sheriff, Wild West Gas is armed with the finest selection of beverages, snacks, and gas. Stop in and check us out. We have all your traveling needs to help you keep the peace on your next adventure. And just for the youngins, all students and student athletes receive half off on all their fountain beverage purchases in the Wild West. Wild West Gas is a proud supporter of Warrior and Lady Warriors Live Productions and wish them good luck in tonight's competition. And listen here, partners, stop in after the game with your game program and y'all will receive 10% off your in-store purchases. Woo, doggy. Do you remember the days of the hometown general store where everybody stopped and everybody knew everybody? You found everything you needed for each day, and the hometown community pride and feeling flowed. Today, with our busy lives and schedules, some feel we've lost that connection, but it is alive and well today at the M Pride at 610 West 2nd Street on the 4 lanes. When you enter, they want to know your name, how the kids are, how's your day going. We value community and hometown pride, but don't just think we're stuck in the past. We have all the modern day conveniences and comforts you need from us. Milk, coffee, soda, snacks, meals, deli, fuel, and so much more. We have it all. And when you leave, we want you to have felt at home. We live in this town and care for this town. M Pride is a proud sponsor of the Warriors and Lady Warriors activities on Winter Warriors Live.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
Winter Regional Healthcare is proud to sponsor coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletics and activities on Winter Warriors Live. Best of luck in tonight's event. Here at Winter Regional Healthcare, we are committed to professional care with a personal touch at our local hospital and long-term care facility. For more information on the services we provide, check out our website at winterregional.org. Winter Regional, proud to support the student athletes and activities. Honored to serve the families of South Central South Dakota. Remember, professional care with a personal touch at Winter Regional Healthcare.
Some people say the good old days are gone, but Harry K keeps proving them all wrong. The K stands for quality, like the way things used to be. The best sales and service in Central South Dakota. Harry K, the people difference. Harry K, the people difference.
Frontier Motors is a committed sponsor of the student-athlete activities in our area and are proud to bring you coverage of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Frontier Motors in Winter is a full-service dealer for Chevrolet, GMC, Buick, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. They also maintain one of the area's largest inventory of quality pre-owned vehicles. With over 300 in stock, the best selection at the best price is at Frontier Motors in Winter. Frontier Motors on West Highway 18, or shop online at frontiermotors.com.
Lil Feller in Winter welcomes all fans and travelers to Winter. We invite you to stop by before or after the game for the best in snacks, drinks, ice, fuel, and much more. It's all available at the Lil Feller, your 24-hour convenience store in Winter. Lil Feller also wants to wish all the Warrior and Lady Warriors good luck on the season and in tonight's competition. We are excited to bring you coverage of all of tonight's action on Winter Warriors Live. And remember, the Lil Feller is the one for all your pregame and postgame convenience traveling needs.
Hey, sports fans, McDonald's and Winter Warriors Live have teamed up to present the Golden Arches Player of the Game. Each night after the game, go to the Winter Warriors Live page on Facebook. Winter Warriors Live page on Facebook. There you will find a post asking you to vote for the person you felt was the player of the game. Simply cast your vote by commenting with the player's name.
All voting on each game's poll will cease 2 hours after the completion of the game.
So don't waste a minute. Log in and vote. The winner of each night's vote will receive a complimentary value meal from McDonald's. McDonald's, Winter Warriors Live, and the Golden Arches Player of the Game. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. McDonald's is happy to sponsor the Warriors and Lady Warriors on Winter Warriors Live.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in South Dakota are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Mel's Auto is a dedicated sponsor of all the action of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. If you want your automotive in-road ready conditions, bring it to Mel's Auto on 210 Polk Street in Winter. They have 3 full-time experienced mechanics on hand who get your vehicle back on the road fast. All types of repairs from oil changes to major overhauls and everything in between at the most competitive prices. They even pick up and deliver too. So when you need quality repairs of any type, be confident in Mel's Automotive in Winter. Call 842-2643 for an appointment.
DB's Bait and Tackle has expanded to be the largest dealer in South Central South Dakota. DB's is stocked with tons of tackler for your angler adventures and live bait. So whether it's bass, walleye, northern catfish, or whatever you want to catch, stop in and you'll agree DB's Bait and Tackle at 142 West 4th Street in Winter is your store with more. DB's Bait and Tackle, proud to sponsor all the Winter Warrior activities on Winter Warriors Live. Good luck in tonight's contest.
Welcome back to the Armory. 33-14, the Lady Titans led by 16 points from Michaela Karst and 11 points from Megan Boltzma, doing some damage and taking a lead. Betsy, 15-10. We talked about the need to keep it tight, and the Lady Titans close on a 19-4 run to make this a 18-4 run, pardon me, to make this a difficult situation.
Well, and the Winter girls just, since the tip-off, haven't been, there's no fire there. Kelsey Bertram picks up 3 quick fouls. We thought she only had 2, but so Kelsey sits basically the whole first half, plays about whole 2 minutes is all. And hopefully Kelsey can get back out here the second half and run the offense and try to get something, set up. Baltzma, 11 points for her in the first half, any player will take that, but Michaela Karst has just been the killer, the Achilles heel right now for the Lady Warriors. Nobody getting a hand on her, nobody getting in her face, and she's just been driving down the middle lane or the baseline. And I know you got to concentrate on Baltzman, and so far we've done a good job on her, but you got to step up too when those other players are shooting. And let's hope that Coach Aker made some good adjustments here, and the Lady Warriors can try to climb back into this. It's going to be a big uphill battle. I think they knew that, since they saw this team on their schedule. But, you still got to come out and play the ball game, too.
Right, and they need to be patient to start out with. You're not going to knock this lead down in 2 trips down the floor.
Right.
So cut this to a single-digit lead the fourth quarter and see if we can make a run here at the end. That's going to be what we have to do here.
Right, yep. And, granted, you got another game tomorrow night. A game where you're probably going to have a little bit more advantage over that team, but, you still got to come out tonight, play hard, and get some fire. It's just, it's a long season. You're right smack in the middle of it, and you've got some pretty tough games coming up. Shining Butte next weekend. Nothing's handed to you. So it's, hopefully Coach Aker's got a little bit of fire lit underneath the girls, and
they weren't in the locker room very long. About 4 minutes is all they were in the locker room. So Bailey Vollmer with 6 in the first half, 2 apiece from Sydney Schuyler, Kylie Horseman, Rachel Sherman, and Tawny Sherman. That's your 14 points for Lady Warriors. For the first time since probably her 8th grade year when she didn't play varsity, Kelsey Bertram held scoreless in the first half.
Yeah, and, quick 3 fouls. I'm not sure she even got maybe a full 2 minutes in that first quarter, and that was it after that. So Kelsey's going to have to come out here, play smart, don't be doing a lot of reaching and grabbing. And if you got to let a player run by you a little bit, go ahead and let somebody else try to get it, pick them up. And
well, hopefully it can only go up from there. We've got a 19-point deficit to work on, and let's see if the ladies can respond to this, step up to the challenge, and make this a game.
Well, and it's kind of like I said earlier in the second quarter. It's gut check time, and this in 2 years, this is the biggest deficit I think Winter has faced. As far it's like maybe the St. Thomas More game last year against the state tournament. That's a whole different story there with that ball team. I'm not sure anybody in Class A can touch them right now, but. You know what? Come out here, show some fire, show some respect, and let Mount Vernon Plankinton know. You know what? You're on our home court. We're gonna give you everything we got. Winter falling back in that zone defense. 2 people on Baltzma right now. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. There's Karst, and she misses that one.
There we go.
Yep.
Horseman with the rebound down to Kels.
See if Kelsey wants to. Oh boy! Oh my goodness! That's foul number 4 for Kelsey. Coach Aker doesn't like that at all. I don't like the call either.
I think Kelsey made up her mind when she got that rebound. She was going to the hole.
Yeah, and that's foul number 4 on Bertram. It was close, but I think we're saying, when you get an all-state player, Kelsey Bertram, sometimes in a game like this, you're going to get more of a call like that. And there's going to be a jump ball, is that what they called it?
I think that was a quick jump ball call, yes.
Quick whistle there, anyway. Ball back to the Lady Warriors. And Bertram with the shot. She's like, you know what? I might have 4 fouls, but I'm still going to shoot the ball. Oh, and Larry just got his tee.
Coach Aker looks like he's going to be
sitting the bench the rest of the game.
Cited with a technical foul.
And that's something I just learned. I didn't realize that once a coach draws a technical foul, they have to stay on the bench. I mean, they can get up for timeouts and that type of thing, but the rest of the game, he has to sit the bench. And second technical, I think, results in an ejection. Volleyball's the same way. If a coach gets a yellow card, that coach, he or she, has to sit the rest of the ball game. So Big Brother Dan looking down the court like, Larry, come on. I don't know.
Must have
said something.
I'm guessing that was an accumulation foul
the
of
first half, maybe.
A few other comments, and the last straw was met there.
Yep. So not only do they get 2 free throws out of that, the Lady Titans, they get the ball back.
Was that O'Day or Weiss shooting the free throws?
I didn't even catch it. I was watching Larry's reaction down here.
I was a little caught up in that myself.
O'Day thought about the 3 there. Starting 5 for the Lady Warriors on the court, along with the starting 5 from Mount Vernon Plankinton. There's Karst in the middle. And that's what you got to do. You know what?
Challenge her.
Kylie Horseman draws a foul, but challenge her. Make her earn it the hard way. In that first half, too many easy shots.
Coach Markhart taking a moment to visit with Ivy Haynes about something there. He's won a lot of basketball games. Not a newbie by any means to coaching winning basketball teams.
And, just thinking back to last season, I'm sure this is a game that's been marked on these girls' calendar, these Lady Titans.
Sure.
You lose in the first round of the the state tournament, to very good winner team that goes on to play second in the state. And they went on to win their next 2 games to take home the consolation championship. So
volleyball the last couple of years as well, too, Betsy, right?
Yep. Winner took care of business on the volleyball court the year before. This year it was a split. There's a travel by Karst. And split matchup this year. And when Mount Vernon Plankinton came here, kind of took care of business in 4 sets, I believe it was. But and a team that placed again 4th in the state volleyball tournament this last fall. Bertram with the 3 and nothing but net. Nice shot there. And right away, Coach Aker going to call a quick timeout. 30-second timeout. We will step away for 30 seconds and be back for more Lady Warrior action.
The store that always does the most for you is the Winter Food Center. We wish the best of luck to the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior teams as a proud sponsor of all the action on Winter Warriors Live. We invite you to stop out for your everyday grocery needs, fresh produce, top-grade meat department, incredible dairy section, and much, much more. Or, for your special event orders, you'll always find what you're looking for at the Winter Food Center. And they always deliver speedy, friendly service at the Winter Food Center, the store doing the most for you.
Welcome back to the Armory. Kelsey Bertram's 3 cuts the lead to 16. See if the Warriors can get a stop here and cut further into this lead, Betsy.
Yep, coming out that full court trap defense here.
Nice job, Sydney Fitz with the steal.
Oh, and then she throws it right back into the hands of Karst. Should have just held on to it, let her offense come back to her. There's a long 3 by O'Day. That's nothing there. That was kind of a
nothing
break.
But glass.
Yeah. And here comes the Lady Warriors. I just said if Kelsey can hit about 12 more threes, she's going to get the shot there, but that's not going to count. She's going to draw the foul, though. And I believe they're going to get Michaela Weiss. I think that's her second. And right away off the bench comes in.
Kind of a touch foul there.
Yeah. Well, excuse me, that's Weiss's third. So Weiss with 3 fouls for the Lady Titans. Trying to get it down to, I don't know where that was going.
Paylene O'Day working really hard defending there.
Yep. Good little athlete. Good hustler on the volleyball court. I believe she was their libero player this last season. Kind of a player that's all over the place. 3-point.
Nobody out there on defense.
Rebound by the Lady Warriors, and here comes Winter.
Vollmer with a good look from 3. Boom.
And in. Nice shot by Bailey Vollmer. And Winter gets another 3.
Cuts it to 13.
You know, we could stay around in that, 12, 13-point range and then come out, third and fourth quarters to the Lady Warriors quarters and see if they can.
Quick shot from O'Day falls.
Bertram thought about 3, going to get to Sherman. Now to Vollmer. Vollmer going to take the 3 baseline. And 1 and done for the Lady Warriors. Out to Karst, excuse me.
The frustrating thing about the 1 and dones is that we normally don't have anyone around the rebounder when the ball comes down even.
Yep, yeah, if no body's there to even make an effort for it.
Yep, it's not like we're losing out on the battle for the ball.
12 seconds on the shot clock. There's O'Day with the 3, and that misses.
Winter staying in a tight zone defense, basically saying you're going to have to beat us from the outside here.
And a good defense underneath by Sherman. And ball going to stay with the Lady Titans, looks like.
So Coach Akers' game plan pretty clearly to try to take Boltzma and Karst's damage in the middle away and make them
shoot
hit
from the
outside. Perimeter.
Yep. Tawny Sherman trying to get the troops fired up underneath there. Stepping up as a senior. Saying, come on, girls, let's give them something here.
Boltzma just kind of standing back there behind the glass.
Winter doing a good job of double teaming her and also keeping Karst a little bit covered there. Like you said, make them shoot from the outside. They haven't proven that they can hit a lot there.
Oh, shucks.
Boy, that was
got
good
it
defense.
down all 35 seconds.
They called a jump ball.
Okay.
We'll take that. That's good defense there by Sherman. Well, I thought they called a jump ball.
I think they're confirming who had the first possession. I think the question is that a shot clock violation?
Oh, sure. Yeah, because it was down.
They put 1 second back on the shot clock. Okay.
Good awareness there. So Winter got to play some defense here. It's probably going to go inside.
Lisa Carlson putting 1 second back on the shot clock here. Blocked shot.
That's the violation.
Nice defensive stand by Lady Warriors.
Very good defense there. Come back down here, see if you can get some points out of this. O'Day going to come out, play some defense on Bertram. She's got to be careful not to pick up that 5th foul. Sherman kind of with a running one-footed shot there. Seen Sherman do that a few times.
Yeah,
it's kind of an off-balance shot and not a good-looking shot.
Body not squared to the basket at all.
Down to Boltzman now.
Wow.
And there she's going to get the, what do you like to say, the hoop and the harm?
The hoop and the harm.
And, Tawny Sherman, that's good defense. I mean,
exactly.
When, Tawny's a tall player, but not, she gives up probably 5-6 inches to Boltzman. Boltzman with those long arms, and Rachel Sherman going to come in for her older sister.
Not a lot different of the days when you played one-on-one maybe against your mom or dad when you were about 8.
Yep.
And they had about a foot on you or 9, and they're just so much bigger. So
Sydney Hollenbeck going to come in and get some action here. Sydney listed at 5'9", so Sydney got a little bit of height there. Baltz makes the score 40-22.
Hollenbeck, a girl we'll probably see on the floor a lot next year. I don't know that Sydney will be a starter unless she puts in a lot of time this summer, but a player that will play that role that Rachel Sherman's playing this year.
Yep, and Sydney Hollenbeck only a sophomore, so. At Winter falling back into that zone defense, going to make Mount Vernon Plankinton moving around, see if they can get a shot down low. Right now, Baltimore out of the ball game. But they replace a 6'3" with a 6-footer, so they don't lose a whole lot there. Another 6-footer with another long arms.
You replace the tallest player on the floor with the new tallest player on the floor.
And she's got long arms too. There's going to be
Another shot clock violation.
Yep.
But
they're coming out with it.
To the Titans' advantage, that means that's 70 seconds that's run off the clock
yeah,
here.
That's true. Good move underneath by Bertram.
Sherman there for the board.
Should have went up a little bit stronger, quicker. Winter, that's something that I've noticed with this Winter girls team. They get that ball underneath. They don't go up strong. They got to just – that's one of the first things you learn as a basketball player. When you get down there, go up strong, just like that. Yep. It doesn't matter if you're only, 5'3" going against a 6-footer. Go up strong. Make her foul you.
Ivy Haynes. Now, that last name is intriguing to me. I know that there's been quite a run of Haynes over in that area. I don't know if she'd be a sister, niece, cousin, whatever it would be, but there was a run of Haynes young men that were incredible athletes. I believe one that maybe scored like 38 points at the state track meet all on his own a few years ago, if I remember correctly. So pretty impressive athletic family over in that area. Not unlike the Watzels around here, right?
Yeah. Well, there's some athletes. I don't know if we're tremendous. We've had some athletes go through. Nice dish underneath to Bertram there. That's what you want to do. Go strong to the hoop. Makes it 40-24. Just under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. 2 minutes to go, excuse me. Nice trapping defense by the Lady Warriors. Going to make Mount Vernon Plankinton pull it out here. Winters, right now kind of evenly matched with the height. Karst gets it back out.
Rachel, nice job there. Almost tied it up.
Very impressed with Rachel Sherman's defense. She's a hustler. Saw that again. Ball going to stay with Lady Titans, but saw that on the volleyball court. And Rachel got a chance to play. She put her minutes in, and she made it worthwhile. Waltzman going to come in. And number 11, Ivy Haynes, going to sit down. So.
Rachel Sherman, I guess, what I see from her is Tawny and Kelsey, those girls. I'm sure Rachel went to every practice.
Yep.
Probably played against those girls a lot, was involved in a lot of driveway games against them.
Yep.
So she's cut her teeth against tough competition all the way through.
And you know what? You want to have that.
Yep.
Give Sydney Hollenbeck great credit there. Ripped that rebound down and gave up a little height, but came out with the rebound. There's a short shot. And again, nobody to rebound for the Lady Warriors. Right now, looking to run is the Lady Titans. Good hustle by Fritz there. Make the Lady Titans reset. There's Karst, and
nice
she
move.
lays it off glass. Karst having an excellent game here tonight.
I have her for 19.
Rachel going to take that shot, and in. Nice
Boltzmann just kind of kept Sydney Schuyler on her hip and kind of extended out there and almost got a hand on that shot.
Bertram got to be careful here. Good defense by Sydney Schuyler. Sydney's so quick out there, she's able to move those feet, get on her player pretty fast. Looks like O'Day's going to just hold it here, set up for a last shot. Winter kind of got three people down there keeping an eye on Balsma. There's some defense on Karst. She's just too strong under there right now. And gets the shooter's bounce. Oh, and Balsma hit the floor pretty hard. She gets back up. Thinks she's all right. And that's how our third quarter ends. With the basket there by Michaela Karst. So makes the score 44-26. We will step away for 30 seconds and be back for final quarter action.
How long should your dreams live?
Long enough to pay off the house.
Long enough to send the kids to college.
Your dreams should live forever. So help protect them with American Families Life Insurance. Use our online life needs calculator at amfam.com and call your local agent to find out how much coverage is right for you and your family. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it. Life insurance underwritten by American Family Life Insurance Company. Home office, Madison, Wisconsin.
A little better showing in the third quarter from the Lady Warriors. 7 points from Kelsey Bertram, 3 from Bailey Malmer, and 2 from Rachel Sherman. Nice quarter of basketball from Rachel Sherman in particular, but that only cuts into the lead by 1, so 44-26. I'll give the mic back to you, Betsy.
Yeah, the Lady Warriors actually outscored Mount Vernon Plankinton 12-11 in that third quarter and did some nice things. I mean, Bertram came in and hit some nice shots. Of course, she's playing with 4 fouls. And, doing a good job. But right now, Lady Titans just having their way inside with Michaela Michaela Karst, excuse me, and doing a pretty good job on Baltzma. You know, Karst on the bench right now. See if Winter can keep that good defense on Baltzma and maybe try to climb back in here. Karst has been the one hurting them so far tonight. Back out to Stoltz. She's thinking about a three. Nope.
They're being very patient.
Yeah, they are. And they're just taking the air out of Winter because of not letting them have the ball in offense.
And again, going back to the boys' game, this is what our boys need to be doing with that 9-10-point lead. Instead of trying to get into that up and down game. If we would have been patient and taken some time off the clock instead, maybe things end up different. So just very heady game here in this second half by Coach Marquardt and the Lady Titans. Not trying to force anything, not trying to force it to Baltzma.
Nope, she wants the ball, but she's being guarded well.
She wants the ball, but being patient there, too.
Right,
you know, like I said, a lot of that time she's actually back behind the glass even.
Good rebound by Sydney Fritz there. Nice to see that defensive rebound. But, yeah, you know, Mount Vernon Plankinton just taking the air out of the ball and not short shot there. Kylie Horseman went down hard in the first quarter, and she hasn't looked the same since.
Fritz on the deck.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, Winter's got to, shoot the ball quickly to try to cut into this lead. These guys, or the Lady Titans, can just kind of, hold on to it for about 30 seconds. And
it'll make the quarter go pretty fast.
Yep. There's a nice transition play by the Lady Warriors to get it to Fritz. Got to keep fighting. You know, it's an uphill battle. Probably a game that maybe a little bit out of hand. Good defense by Bailey. And going to get a quick timeout by Coach Marquardt. We will also take a quick timeout and then be back for more Lady Warrior basketball.
Grossenberg Implement has earned the Aftermarket Achiever Award from Deere & Company. Grossenberg obtained this award by meeting goals set forth by Deere & Company for 2014. What is this aftermarket product line, you may ask? Well, it includes batteries, engine parts and kits, maintenance items such as oil and filters, and even planter parts. Deere & Company will only issue 50 of these awards nationwide, so Grossenberg Implement is very proud and honored to receive this award. By earning this award, it helps Grossenberg in the overall goal of building bigger and better buildings, which they need to keep up with the demand of larger equipment. Efficient buildings will allow Grossenberg Implement to better serve their customers. And Grossenberg Implement's motto has always been service, the other half of a great product. As a matter of fact, service has been Grossenberg Implement's driving force for the past 78 years, and they're going to continue to build on this reputation. With everything previously mentioned, the most important topic they need to say right now is thank you to all their customers. From the entire Grossenberg Implement staff.
Picking it up here, 44-28. No change in the score since our last.
There's a turnover.
Words there. Yep. Unforced turnover.
Mount Vernon Plankinton is just taking their time. Have a 16-point lead. Three-pointer put up by Bertram.
Lady Warriors have not turned the ball over very much tonight. I think I only have them for 5 turnovers, but a lot of one and out.
Yep, and there was another example of it. Long three-pointer looked good from Bertram, but nobody there to rebound.
So back to patient run the clock basketball. This is one of those instances where if there were no shot clock, you wonder how patient Coach Marquardt would be just to run that clock.
Baltzman getting a little frustrated on there. Sydney Fritz doing an excellent job on her. Mount Vernon Plankinton fans not happy. They think Fritz is getting away with some pushing and shoving, but you know what? They're letting them play. Oh, that's a
shot clock.
Another rebound by the Lady Titans. Now there's another 20 seconds or so here. We'll go off the clock.
Good to see Sid mixing it up down there.
Yeah, yep. It's kind of getting Baltzman frustrated.
And now they're just going to hold the ball, uncontested out there. Work to run that clock down as much as they can. Get it inside about that 7-8 second mark before they worry about trying to get a shot up. There's a three from the outside.
Ran down by Bailey Vollmer. That shot put up by Denning. Horseman with the shot. Gets it to Bertram underneath, and she's going to draw a foul there, and that's what Winter needs to do. Go at them. Maybe like you were saying, kind of wish what Mount Vernon Plankinton girls are doing. I wish our boys would have done in that game. You had a 7-8 point lead. Of course, Lady Titans up by more than that, but take the air out of the ball. But Winter was got into Mount Vernon Plankinton's type of game, and And good lesson though for the Warriors. They'll come away. They'll learn from that. Like you and I were talking, the pressure's off a little bit about people talking about can they go undefeated
and the silly rankings. And I know that means a lot to some people, but it really means nothing in the big picture. So we won't be ranked in the top 5 anymore. Guess what?
It doesn't matter.
It means nothing come postseason time.
And you know what? Some of these losses, those are the ones you learn from.
Yep. The sports writers are from throughout the state. Most of those teams don't get to watch anybody play except the teams in their area. I believe that Chris Doskey with KWR votes in one of those polls. And not that Chris doesn't know anything about sports, because he does, but Chris doesn't get to Millbank, and Chris doesn't get to Belfouche and these communities that we don't get to. So it's hard to tell how good teams really are until you get to the state tournament. There, I'll get off my soapbox.
That's where it counts. Nice three-pointer put in by Bailey Vollmer there. Winner hanging around at 15. Again, on 3.5 left to go in the game, but see if Winner's going to maybe make him go to the foul line a little bit. I think that ankle is really bothering Horseman. She couldn't even jump on that pass there. Again,
just holding the ball, and Coach Aker just going to stay in his zone.
As a former player, I hated when teams did this. I didn't like it if we did it. But, it's part of the game. And, and when you got a lead like this, why let Winter try to climb back into it? You got to give credit to Marquardt. He knows what he's doing.
And Paley O'Day makes it
2 threes in a row for her.
Payday for Paley O'Day.
Oh, there's Karst
with the steal.
And good job, Bertram there.
She is a very good basketball player.
Karst knew that Bertram had 4 fouls and knew she'd probably let her go. With that, there is going to be a timeout. We will also step away and be back in 30 seconds.
Here at Farmers Union Insurance, they do everything they can to make sure that you have the right insurance for your specific needs. They understand not every individual or family has the same insurance needs, and insurance is not a one-size-fits-all type solution. You see, they look at themselves as an insurance consultant rather than the typical salespeople. Farmers Union Insurance Agency's presence within the community is more than just an insurance office. They are proud to sponsor coverage of winter athletics and students. Good luck this year to all the Warrior and Lady Warriors.
Welcome back to the Armory. 52-32 the score. Very dominating performance here by the Lady Titans, and they've done a nice job in the second half being very patient, not forcing shots, working as much time off that 35-second shot clock, and then still capitalizing on a few boards. Just have really done a nice job taking Bertram out of the game and dominating the boards.
Yep, and Winter, done a pretty good job on Baltimore. Of course, she's been the talk, and coming up with this game. But Michaela Karst, give her credit. She came out here to play, and she kind of took over the game, especially right there and to begin, and just been playing very, very well. And Winter just hasn't had an answer for her. And Lady Titans just taking the ball away from Winter's offense.
Kind of curious if Coach Aker will
I think he wants some foul. Yep, he does. And Kelsey Bertram, she can't foul or she'll be done. Finally, Bailey Vollmer goes out and commits a foul. Winter's got a few fouls to give. And Sydney Schuyler going to come in for Bertram. Looks like she's going to get a little rest here. That was only Bailey's first foul. Ashley Glanzer, the 5'5" junior guard, in for Lady Titans.
That does reset the shot clock as well. Karst's going to be fouled right away.
Ooh, Bailey Vollmer went down a little hard there. Nice.
Bailey Vollmer with the call. Sydney Schuyler was the hatchet man coming in for Kelsey Bertram there. She was the designated fouler, but Vollmer beat her to it.
Haley Hinker going to check in for the first time tonight, 5'5" senior guard. These two teams, again, the girls know each other between basketball camps, volleyball camps, playing each other on the during the regular seasons. And two teams very similar in that most of the volleyball players are on the basketball team, and so they know each other just as athletes and good, and both teams respect each other.
Yeah, there hasn't seemed to be a lot of contention here. I'm assuming a lot of these girls played in that club volleyball stuff over at Dakota Wesleyan, maybe with each other and against each other.
Team camps, that type of thing. Short air ball there by Bertram. Bertram just hasn't really been on our game tonight with those 4 fouls. And give credit to Mount Vernon Plankinton.
Yes.
They're
dominated from the tip.
Exactly. But the better team, and Winter came out shooting cold and just not able to climb back into it. 2 minutes to go, down by 20. More likely this will be wrapped up. Winter will fall to 10-4, but still respectable. This is a good basketball team they're playing, and a team that you look at them and think, oh, well, this is a team that's got a great chance to go to state. That region they're in,
stacked.
Yes, with West Central and McCook Central, Montrose ahead of them, and Parkston really too. Parkston's behind them, but there's so many good athletes in that region that they play good basketball, and it's.
And we haven't really even talked about that yet, Betsy. But looking forward to tomorrow night, you've got the Parkston Trojans and Lady Trojans coming in.
Yep.
The Parkston boys, I believe, are second or they're third in their region, right behind Mount Vernon Plankinton. The girls having a nice season as well. So
yeah, they're 6-5, but like Jody and I said, in that region, you'll take 6-5 at this point in the season.
Yeah, 1 point loss to Vermilion, 2 point loss to Wagner, bigger loss to Bonham, and then a 3 point loss to Platte Geddes. So that's their last 4 games. They've lost the last 4 games, but 3 of them were nail biters.
Yep, and just like this Mount Vernon Plankinton team, losing by 1 point to a 13-0 Ethan team that is one of the top teams in Class B. So Winter's back was against the wall tonight. I think the girls knew it. I think Coach Aker knew it. Coming out here, not their best game, obviously, of the season, but something they can learn from and try to regroup tomorrow night. Nice hustle by Tawny Sherman there. And, of course, Kelsey Bertram getting 4 fouls, 3 right in the first half. That doesn't help.
The boys game, I think we'll keep it here.
Yeah.
Boys game tomorrow night. Parkston comes in. They've got 3 losses on the season. 4 losses on the season, but one of those is to St. Thomas More, the most deceptive 7-7 team in the state. Lennox, a 7-5 team, beat them by 5 on Tuesday night. They have a 4-point loss to a 10-1 Hanson team that's one of the better teams in Class B. And then they fell to Miller. Miller got them by 23, but Miller, a 7-4 team that we beat early in the season, but another very good basketball team.
Miller playing some really good basketball. I think a team that started 0-4.
Yeah.
And has really come on strong.
It up. So, and again, that's another conference game, another SESD conference game. So we'll see how both the Warriors and the Lady Warriors respond here. A little surprised that Coach Aker hasn't subbed down here, but I think he wants to see his girls play a full 32 minutes and grit it out here.
And then go home tonight, regroup, think about it, and it'll be interesting to see how our boys respond tomorrow night.
Short-term memory going to be a key for both of these groups of kids.
Quick foul by Bailey Vollmer there. That's number 3. Kayleen Pringley going to the free throw line.
It's been a while, I believe. I don't have an actual date for you or anything, but been a while since we've lost a boys-girls doubleheader here on our home court.
Really, long time actually. Well, in fact, the girls didn't lose on the home court last season. Only regular season loss was to Pine Ridge on their court. Did you see that Pine Ridge Todd County girls score last night?
I did.
6 point. I knew that would be a barn burner.
And it looked like I saw some clips on Facebook, some video. It looks like kind of the same end as our Pine Ridge game, except Pine Ridge on the other end of it. Looked like they kind of held that lead, and then Todd County closed them out at the end.
Somebody had made a comment that Todd County, it went down to the wire, it sounds like. Todd County was able to come out with that, and that'll probably be a region championship matchup there. Bertram going to draw a foul there and go to... only 3 team fouls on the Lady Titans.
And now Coach Aker going to sub.
Coach Markhart's kind of cleared his bench. Number 15 in, and Lucy Moore, 5'7" junior guard. Number 11, Ivy Haynes still in, starter. Number 10, Haley Hinker is in. Number 2, Ashley Glanzer, 5'5" junior guard. And then Kayleen Pringley, one of the 3 seniors on this team.
Coach Aker going 5 in as well.
Not Horseman. Rachel Sherman back in. Kelsey at the free throw line. Kieran Meek, Kayla Covey, and Chloe Bartles in. And now Haley Halverson will come in for Kelsey Bertram. So letting the JV get a little experience. This is what we'll see next year. Right now, Mount Vernon Plankinton is going to bring back every starter next season. I mean, they're going to be a team.
Look out for the Lady Titans next year.
Because they have 3 seniors who have gotten some playing time tonight. Stoltz, the senior, with the most playing time, but bringing back the 5 starters and going to be a very dangerous team the next season. So good experience for these girls to play against. Of course, this is some of their JV, but this is some of the players they'll see too. Trying to get it down low to Covey. She's not able to handle that one. Just under a minute here in the ball game. And travel? No.
Nope. Officials timeout just to get those other 2 substitutions in.
Number 12, Stephanie Fallhaber, 5'5" sophomore guard, and number 34, Destiny Hawk, who is a 5'10" freshman.
5'10".
Yeah, and she's a freshman.
Yes.
So, also one of the volleyball players that saw quite a bit of action.
Perhaps we can
Chloe
find out
Bartleson.
what kind of water and rations they're being provided to get some of that height this way. So it reminds me a lot of Miller boys when we were in high school, Betsy. They just always had big 6'5", 6'6" kids.
Yep.
So.
Speaking of when we were in high school, Bob, tomorrow night, my high school classmate, Donnie Goal, will be inducted into Winter High School's Hall of Fame for basketball. And so congratulations, Donnie. I don't think he's here tonight. I saw him earlier today, but said he's fighting a cold, but he would definitely obviously be here tomorrow. So nice to see Donnie come back and get that. Donnie was a heck of a player. Bartles with the shot put in there, and that should just run her down here the last 10 seconds.
Donnie with one of the better senior years probably in our school's history. Quarterback and 10 interception season in football. Mr. Basketball runner-up, all-state basketball player, runner on the state champion 3,200-meter relay team, outstanding Legion baseball player that summer. He had quite a tear there, so. And a good guy.
And we'll see him tomorrow night getting inducted. Tune in here. We will have that on Winter Warriors Live. I believe it's between the girls and boys varsity games, so stay tuned for that. But with that, Lady Warriors fall tonight to a very good, big, strong Mount Vernon Plankinton Lady Titans team, 58-38. One of those wins one of those losses that it's going to be kind of a tough one to take, but Mount Vernon Plankinton is just obviously the better team tonight. Winter came out slow. Couldn't hit anything from the outside. Did make a little run there for a little bit. Hung around some starting that third quarter, but give credit to these Lady Titans. They're a very good basketball team, young team.
They did it all right.
Exactly. And it's time to regroup for both the boys and the girls. Boys fall for the first time this season tonight. That final was 63-68, and the girls fall 58-38. So short turnaround, like you said, got to have a short memory, short turnaround tomorrow night. We will be right back here. I believe they're starting games at 3 o'clock, so first varsity action approximately maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock. Look on Facebook, that type of thing. We'll have the starting times up. And
Betsy and I'll be right back here.
Jody will be up far north, up in Aberdeen, bringing you Winter Warrior wrestling action. Oh, it's not that cold in Aberdeen. And so until, I guess, tomorrow night, this is Betsy Watzel along with Bob Cottant, Nathan Umberger, and Jacob Woods. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you again tomorrow evening.